I'm Kathy Rankin and this is my daughter Hallie, and today we're going to show you how to make some really cool cookies for your Cinco de Mayo festivities.
They're called piñata cookies and they're my favorite.
They are. Now, just be warned that they do take a little bit of time and patience, but they're so worth it in the end. Your guests are going to love them. Now, before you get started, you're going to need a burro cookie cutter. Now, this is sort of difficult to find, but you can get something similar like a horse and it'll work just fine. You can find those at any kitchen specialty store. Now you're going to need sugar, powdered sugar, butter, vegetable oil, 2 eggs, cream of tartar, salt, almond extract, baking soda, flour, food coloring, vanilla, and last but not least, frosting.
Don't forget the M&Ms.
That's right, this is the best part because the M&Ms are going to be what makes your cookie an actual piñata. So Hallie, let's get started. Now first you need to make the dough. So start out by mixing 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of powdered sugar with 1 cup of butter. Beat in 2 eggs and then add 1 cup of vegetable oil. Now in a separate bowl, combine 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 5 cups of flour. Once that's done, gradually add your dry ingredients into the first mixture. Mix the two together and add 1 tablespoon vanilla and 1 teaspoon of almond extract.
Next, we get to add the food dye.
Now this is what makes them colorful and festive. So split your dough into 5 even-sized balls plus 1 smaller ball of dough. Now the larger balls should just about fit in your cupped hands. I like to make each ball a different color: pink, purple, yellow, orange, and blue. To dye, you just hold the dough in a bowl and mush the color into the dough until it becomes one solid color. Next, layer your dough. Use a container the same width of your donkey piñata cookie cutter and line it with plastic food wrap. Layer the black dough on the bottom of the container. Now if you want, you can then split your colored dough balls in half to alternate colors. To save time, I just do 1 layer of each color. The best way to layer the dough is to crumble it in your hands, spread it over the previous layer evenly, and then just pat it down. Next, you wait. Cover the layered dough and put it in the freezer for at least 4 hours. Once your 4 hours is up, remove the dough from the container and unwrap the plastic. Now you're probably going to need to let the dough thaw out for a bit, and if you're out of patience or time, you can throw it in the microwave for about 40 seconds, but no longer. Cut slices approximately 1/4 inch wide. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and then pop them in the oven at 350 degrees for 12 minutes. Now immediately after you take the cookies out of the oven, use your burro piñata cookie cutter to cut the cookie shapes. The dough might look too soft, but if you try to cut the cookies once they're hard, they'll actually crack. So working in sets of 3, be sure to cut 2 piñata cookies in one direction and then 1 in the opposite direction just by flipping your cookie cutter. To create the hidden pocket for the M&Ms, using a small scudder, cut out a rectangle or oval in the center where the M&Ms will actually go. Now comes the fun part. You get to assemble the piñata cookies. Make frosting glue by combining ½ cup of powdered sugar and 2 teaspoons of milk. Using a baggie with the tip cut off, outline the center of the piñata body with the frosting glue. Put the middle cookie on top of the frosting glue and add the M&Ms to the open center. Put another outline of frosting glue on the middle cookie and place the opposite cut piñata cookie on top. Then do it all over again. It may take a lot of time and patience, but if you make these, I promise your cookies are sure to be a hit. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody!